The episode opens with Dorit and her piglet, but I want to hear about his $550 million bankruptcy, or £550 million bankruptcy, which would be like 750 American. So Crystal's planning a Chinese New Year's for the girls. Erica helping her because she ain't got nothing else to do. She could feel sorry for the victims, but she ain't gonna do that, so she may as well help Crystal. So Erica say, I'm still peeved with Miss I Don't See Color Sutton for pointing out your obvious lies and your poorly executed ruses. However, Crystal says, we doing Chinese New Year and it's all about letting go. So if you really want to anger the ancestors, you go ahead, heifer. You go ahead. Now we got Sutton dropping by Kathy Hilton's $53 million house, but this is a real estate project. She's building this to sell to some other rich people because, well, she know them. I cannot imagine the commission on that would be insane. Well over $1 million. Like that, you'd sell that and you could just retire. Kathy, I have to say, this hat is the most fashionable lampshade I've ever seen. However, Sutton is confused that Erica suddenly started speaking to her again. Don't be confused, you know that was production. And don't worry, she gonna turn on you at dinner tonight. This has not been the best look for Erica this season. Not just the thievery, but the attitude. How you gonna steal and then get mad when you got caught? Kathy says, now look, Crystal has gone through a lot of trouble to put together this party, and the only person that matters is... I'm like, does she mean Crystal or does she mean Sutton? So you should, treat yourself like you matter and not let Erica ruffle your feathers. I think that's what she meant. It is weird, like, you will kind of understand Kathy when she does that. Well, I wish I could cop out like that. Just be like, you know what, instead of coming up with the punchline, it's like, Caprice looks like... I mean, you know what she looks like. Exactly. So now we got Kyle, Dorit, and Erica sitting down for lunch. And Kyle walk in telling Renna, honey, my hairstyles don't have names like your wigs. But at least Renna making money off her wigs. You should be selling extensions. White women wear them. I was out the other day and I told this lady, oh, your hair looks so nice. And she showed me the glued-in thread. She said, oh, I just bought it. I was like, oh, okay. Still looks nice. Had no idea. So they ask Erica, how you doing? And she says, I'm fine. Some days is good. Some days I want to fight everybody in the street. You need to be socking yourself in the mouth for letting this coot con you. The fuck? You didn't squirrel anything away for a rainy day. You were a gold digger who hit nickel, but you want to fight everybody in the street. For what? For telling the truth? You've got a lot of chutzpah. Well, are you in a good place with Sutton? I'm in a good place with myself. We really don't care where you are with you. We care where you is with the victims and giving back that 20 mil. Kyle Richards. She just told you, I'm not really feeling Sutton, but I'ma keep it cute as long as she don't step to me. And then you're gonna say, well, I had a conversation with her and she still feels how she feels, that you weren't honest. Now that's gonna set her off. That's gonna set her off. Why plant these seeds of discontention, Lisa Vanderpump? Oh, I'm sorry. I mean Kyle Richards. Or Mansky, you Mansky, she went to go ski. I ain't going skiing. That's all I know. Maybe tubing, maybe sledding, but I ain't doing skiing. Erica gonna say, well, F her. My story is true. It's truly fiction. Is that what you meant to say? How is that story true? How does someone unconscious call you? Maybe you really can believe your own lies and delusions. I mean, I guess that's how you got up on stage every time and sang. Oh my God! My story will always be the same and it will never change, except when it does throughout the season. Allegedly. She can't even remember her lies. Tom had an accident and, shit, what happened after that? And then your son rolled down the hill from the snow in Pasadena. Oh, God, now your son helped you find Tom, but you said Tom called you. Oh, girl. I can't keep up with the lie. We've got to, get all the different versions of this story and try to find some cohesion. Kyle says, now, Erica, I don't want you to get mad, but maybe you should stop trying to get into it with people on Twitter. And she said, I need to troll the trolls. Renna said, yeah, I did that and ended up getting kicked off QVC. So watch a check, heifer. Watch a check. However, Garcelle done gone on a date with that really cute guy and it didn't work out with her. But I'm also in the California area, sir, if you're watching. Hi. It could work out with me. I'll do a tailgate, whatever y'all went on. Heck, I cook at home. See, Garcelle, if you wanted to see the abs, you should have had him over and had his butt in the hot tub. That way you could have gotten to see him. You can't be going to no tailgate. Everybody bundled up. So Crystal and her husband are the first to arrive to this party. What the hell do they have on? I am not knocking traditional garb in any shape, form, or fashion, but I have seen way better Chinese dresses than the crap she has on. Oh my God. If you're going to do to the floor, the fit needs to be better. The 3/4 length sleeve with the poof, I just expected more from her. I was like, okay, show me your best and brightest. Show me high Chinese fashion. This ain't it, honey. This ain't it. And then your husband just looks like a slouch. The jacket is almost cute if he could have gotten it fitted, but those pants, Lord. The shoes is cute though. The McQueens is cute. I'd wear them. That dress is very mother of the bride. Now your mama looked better. Your mama did it right. I thought only Sutton was allowed to be tacky. Oh no. Oh no. Crystal and Sutton have been fighting for the tackiest cast member. And I'm telling you, they throw in the kitchen sink at it. Lord, what burlap sack is she gonna show up in now? Why did Kathy Hilton show up looking like strawberry shortcake? Garcelle, I'm loving this dress and this look. You're giving me A. Marie. I'm just waiting for oh. So Garcelle go over to Renna and ask her, so how you feeling about how we doing? And Renna said, I think we good. But are you? Garcelle's still out here talking about that, I have to do a press junket for Coming to America too. That non-speaking extra role. Girl. And a press junket, honey, you did a couple of online interviews. Let's be real. When you gonna come on my show? She wants Renna to reach out to Denise and apologize for, exposing her lesbonics. Renna said, when it's time, I think. Girl, you knew you threw her under the bus and you ain't gonna get near her again because you know that snake's gonna bite you back. So Erica now saunters in and she's looking a little drunk. Or a little, just a little induced. I'm getting an induced tea from that strut. It was, okay, I know I'm really gonna have to deal with this. So like Phaedra was real calm at that reunion, she's giving me an amped up tea. Kind of like Jocelyn when she was walking across the stage to Mimi. That was that same saunter. Now we got Sutton and her man on her way to this dinner, and I'm like, Sutton? Odd ass Sutton got a man, but Gabrice can't find one. Neither can Kenya. Bucktooth Sutton got a man. I gotta step my game up. Why don't I have a man? Well, then again, Sutton's rich. Sutton said, I'ma forgive Erica for the threat, but we gonna talk about the facts, heifer. Now you're not gonna back down, now that the season's over and you know you won't have to see her to the reunion and you got your man with you, now you're not gonna back down? Okay. Yeah, Erica is on her I can't stand Sutton today. The way she's looking at her like, ooh, I'm gonna get you. She's got the or what already on her tongue. So after we get all the pleasantries and niceties out the way, we get down to the bull and Kyle starts it off. Sutton, since we're talking about sweeping, this isn't a metaphorical conversation about sweeping under the rug. Don't you have something to say? Sutton said, well, not really, but Erica, I'd love to start this new year on the good foot with you if we could get to that place. Erica just sits there. Garcelle said, ain't you gonna say something? That's what I had to say. Oh, God. I guess, Erica, you were really trying to throw anything at us to keep us from thinking about the victims. This fake fight with Sutton, girl, you can't threaten her because you ain't got a threat in you. You can't afford a threat. You outdress the heifer so she don't make you insecure, except for the fact that she has more money than you. It's not even that she was brave enough to say what all these heifers were saying behind your back and in your face. It's that she is the weakest among you, and you're afraid to go after any of the other women, but she's new and she's kooky, so you're like, you know what, I can bully her, and at least this will be my plot line, and Sutton's always coming after me rather than the victims that my husband stole from and whose money I frittered away, and now I want to hold on to my diamonds and pearls after my husband stole half the world. You know I'm not giving them back my greed. I'm keeping my diamonds and pearls. I spent that Amex all over the world. Nope. I'm on to you, heifer. I said thank you. And Dorit gonna say, she just needs a minute. Dorit, you need better makeup and better hair. Normally you get it right. This is a miss. You look dry. I don't know why you're trying so hard either, Sutton. Well, you're doing what Kyle's manipulating you to do, and you don't even realize it. I would have left Erica alone the second I saw that high buy when I first got in. PK said that was epically uncomfortable. Brilliant. In the bathroom with Kyle and Sutton, Kyle's like, I thought y'all were doing better in Del Mar, but clearly there are still issues. And unlike Jen Shah, Sutton ain't said nothing. But wait a minute, Kyle. Wait a minute. This is all your fault. You just got through telling Erica behind Sutton's back. Well, Sutton still believes that you're lying about the accident. So basically you ran and said Sutton's still calling you a liar. Sutton says that Erica's bark keeps people from saying things about her. Maybe to her face, but not behind her back. She's been the joke of the season. Well, more the punchline. So after that Aki Boo moment, we all head over to the dessert bar. And Kathy Hilton gets Erica to go over and talk to Sutton again, or at least stand in her presence. Kathy Hilton has a way with people, except poor Kim Richards. Erica said, well, you know, Sutton, I just needed more faith in who I was from you. I thought we were friends. I need a minute. Sutton said, well, I need a minute too, because I need to know that we can have a conversation without playing in court. Or these awkward lash outs. So Sutton actually moved into her house and it was finished. Take a lesson, Cabrisi. So they give us updates on how the Heifers is doing, but we already know. I think it was so shady for them to have the last picture of Crystal in them ugly leather pants. Okay, we're going to do the Watch What Happens Live because it's Sutton and Dorit. Oh God, what the hell does Sutton have on? This is Elvira meets Gauche meets Elvis Presley. Lord, no. I'm gonna need a bowl of sorrel for this. Oh my God, I thought Jennifer Tilly was Sutton. Okay, well, at least I can see why Jennifer Tilly got that ridiculous crap on. All right, and that was the season, because they sure wasn't talking about shit on Watch What Happens Live. But I'm gonna see you soon for the reunion.